I've had some definite hair regrets, for sure, specifically on covers where just, what the hell?
I don't give two craps what people feel about this bald head of mine, because guess what? I love it. I love it.
I love it.
Here is an angle most people have not seen. Look at Jada's reaction.
Wow, dude. Yeah. It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth!
I'm going to, okay? So I can go. That was the greatest night in the history of television.
Guys, Jada Pinkett Smith is just as guilty as Will Smith. Even though she didn't get any physical altercation, she didn't go on stage and slap Chris Rock, she didn't go up there and act like a fool, she is just as liable. See, she manipulated the situation because she knew that Will Smith wanted to prove not just to her, but to the world that he was a tough guy, that he wasn't a coward, that he's not a loser after that whole red table talk. See, Will Smith is a nice guy. He's a genuine man. And both of them don't deserve to be together. Tupac, August Alsina, that's her type. She like that sort of thuggish, roughneck type of guy, the guy who's in the street or has that makeup. And Will Smith is not that guy, even though he played in countless movies of him being a tough guy, him saving the world, him going out and fighting and being this hero. That's not who Will Smith is in real life, even though he's from Philly, right? Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He's just a good, genuine guy. So what happened was, and this is a hypothetical, but I'm trying to piece things together for you guys. Jada Pinkett Smith told Will Smith, most likely, hey, you know what? If we go to this Oscars, it's your big night. But remember, we were supposed to boycott it in 2016. You guys go back and do the research. Because Chris Rock said something smart and he said a joke about Jada, and Jada Pinkett Smith was basically trying to say, hey, don't go to the Oscars, but everybody still showed up, and her and Will Smith was basically not there. So Jada Pinkett Smith was basically trying to say, hey, if we go and he says something silly, I want you to jap out. I want you to act out. I want you to protect me because you're supposed to love me, right? Right, Will? And Will's like, yeah, I love you, baby. You know that. And she knows, and she's just sitting back. Just like this. This is why she laughed when Chris Rock got slapped. This is why she was just basically sitting back and like basically, oh, well, and not making a move. She should have said, hey, what are you doing? Any quality, halfway decent woman who quote unquote loves her husband would have been like, hey, that was crazy. What are you doing? Where are you going? But she just sat back like this, like Cruella de Vil, like an evil witch would do. Because she's just playing Will Smith. That's all she's doing. And she knows Will Smith is going to do anything in his power to prove to her that, hey, I'm a Tupac type of guy. I'm an August Alsina type of guy. Let me show you, baby. Let me just prove this to you on my biggest stage of my night of the Oscars. Everybody is watching. Tens of thousands, millions of people are watching this show. Let me go and do it on the grand scale because I'm tired of being bullied. He got on stage. He was like, you know what? The disrespect, that's from Jada Pinkett Smith basically opening up the floodgates. She's talking about everything on the red table talk, how he's not good in bed and how, you know, August Alsina makes her feel good and how she cares about Tupac and all these different things and just emasculating Will Smith. She did this. She opened it up. Now, yes, Will Smith is liable. Right, he has to take accountability because he's the one that went up there and smacked him. He's the one that's decided to set the red table and get humiliated and embarrassed for everybody in the world to see. So, yeah, we got to put some onus on him. But what about the woman? What about Jada? She's just sitting back because she's going to be innocent, because she's not going to lift a finger. Matter of fact, this is what a lot of women do. And I'm quite sure some men have dealt with this growing up as young boys. You are on a playground with a girl or you're in your neighborhood and a girl says something silly and you say something back or whatever happens, some sort of altercation, probably not physical, but verbal, and her feelings get hurt. So you as a boy, you're just kind of sitting back and the girl that you're dealing with, she goes and tells her brother, or she says, I'm going to go get my cousin. I'm going to get my dad. I'm going to call my brother. Matter of fact, grown adult women do this as well. So that was on a micro scale. This is on a macro scale where Jada's basically insinuating and saying, listen, if he says something, you better go attack. You better go do this. Act on emotion. Don't even think about it. It's a scary ordeal because who knows what's going on behind the scenes? Who knows what Will Smith has to endure? And he most likely was thinking, man, if I take this ride home, Jada probably won't give me sex. Jada probably won't give me emotion. She won't give me that affection. And I believe Will Smith wants approval. He wants approval from his wife. He wants that love. No matter what he's accomplished in life, no matter how many awards, no matter how much money he's made, no matter what he's actually done. Listen, Will Smith wants the validation, wants the love, wants the approval, wants to go ahead that you're a man. You're my man, Will Smith. And here's the thing. Masculinity is not defined by what a woman is telling you who you are. It's not about you getting married. It's about you loving yourself as a man, number one. Number two, having a purpose in life. And number three, learning how to control your emotions. Because as a man, we don't have the luxury of just going out and just smack. I mean, think about it. You were growing up in school, in middle school, high school, and even elementary school, and some girls said some silly things. People said something about you and about your nose, your ears, your skin color, your teeth, your shoes. I remember I was in 7th grade, and this one girl, I'll never forget, she used to always talk about how big my feet was. And it just made me like uncomfortable. I'm like, you know, to a point where I didn't really want to get ready and dress for gym. Now, I'm 6'3", but that's the thing. Women will incite some sort of violence. Now, they won't actually go up, for the most part, and go up to and actually do the bidding, but they would just get a guy that they're close to, a guy that they're hooking up with, just to go attack another guy, especially if she's attractive. You've seen this. You've heard about it, where a woman is dealing with one dude or two dudes, and it's like a love triangle, and one guy is not doing what she wants her to do, and now he's like, okay, she like, you know what? Let me go get my other guy, my side dude, this other guy in the friend zone, this guy who wants a shot with me, this guy who really loves me, who I wouldn't give a chance. Let me go to him and tell that dude, hey, this dude is bothering me. He whatever the issue is, he assaulted me. He said this about me. So that dude who wants a shot, who really loves her, will blindly go up to him and bang, 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 or beat him up, half kill him. Now, one guy's in jail. One guy's probably dead. One guy's really severely injured, or both guys might be in jail. But nothing good comes from when you act on emotion, guys. Because women love to plan it. They love to weaponize your toxic masculinity, right? Notice how nobody's talking about that toxic masculinity or, oh, that's crazy. See, women don't talk about it because it doesn't necessarily harm them when it comes to them going out there and say, hey, go attack him. See, if they don't benefit from toxic masculinity, then it's toxic. But if they do, it's, yeah, you're protecting us. Protect us. That's what you're supposed to do. Throw your career on the line. Throw your freedom on the line, potentially. Even your life. Guys, this is a sick, evil woman, and she's just a puppet. She's just playing her strings, and she's playing Will Smith because she has a successful guy, and honestly, she's not really attracted to him. She's not turned on by him. She has a guy who loves his family, who will go to the ends of the earth. This is what love, guys, will make you do for a woman. It will make you kill. It will make you fight. It will make you steal. It will make you do the craziest things that you will never do, all because you want the affection, you want the approval, and ultimately the validation from your woman, who ultimately, deep down, doesn't care about anything but her own selfish ego. And everybody looking at her like, yeah, you got a good man. But here's the thing. She knows deep down, I don't really like this guy. This guy is just a guy that I'm trying to settle down with. He's a placeholder. He don't really turn me on like these other guys I was with. But I'll have him, do my bidding. I'll have him attack and fight and take care of me, do all stuff like that. It's a sick ordeal. But Jada needs some help. Will Smith, the only way he can get help from the situation is him divorcing and ultimately leaving Jada Pinkett Smith alone and not having any contact with her, because I think that's going to make him feel 1,000 times better, because she is a weight on his shoulders. He just wants to show everybody in the world that he's a man, that he's not a coward. But listen, Will Smith, being a man doesn't start by the approval of a witch, by the approval of an individual who never really valued you, who never really respects you at all, who doesn't honor you or your masculinity. She wants to be with other guys who are deceased, Tupac, August Alsina. That's who she respects. Sad as it is, Will Smith, no matter what you do, you can smack everybody at the Oscars. She still won't value and appreciate you.